Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sudden Wealth. I hope you're having a very nice day. If you do enjoy my content, please consider dropping that like and subscribe. As you know, it helps greatly the channel and the message will reach more people. Now, where do I think the crypto market will go over the next cycle, meaning 2024-2025? I do think last cycle we were somewhere around 3 to 3.5 trillion. So I'm talking about the entire crypto market, not just Bitcoin, the entirety. I do think it depends a bit on if we're going to get a super cycle because of the institutional money, or are we going to have a normal cycle. I do think if we're going to have a normal cycle, let's say, I do think total market cap can go to I would say between $7 and $9 trillion, so a little bit below gold's market cap. And if we do have the super cycle, I do think we're talking more around the 12-15 trillion mark. That would actually be very interesting for crypto to have an approximate market cap as same as gold. I do think Bitcoin will still be one of the two major currencies, but I do see some possibility. I would say about a 75% chance that Ethereum will flip Bitcoin and become the number one currency. One of the reasons for it is that Ethereum is now deflationary. Ethereum has more applications and usage. It has more developers, more miners, and it has risen in popularity versus Bitcoin actually quite aggressively over the past few cycles. Bitcoin, of course, will still play a major role. It is legal tender in El Salvador. It is the object of the spot ETFs, which I do believe will go through. But I do think we will see Ethereum indeed overtaking Bitcoin in this cycle, or if it's not going to overtake it, I do think it's going to come very close. So I mean, that is just my prediction on it. We'll see if I'm right or wrong. For that one, we need to wait for the end of the next bull market. I do think a lot of the money will still gravitate towards those coins as people trust them, as people basically know for a fact they are not scams. However, I mean, some people in the Bitcoin maxi community still claim Ethereum is a scam after so many years, but I do think they just throw that term a bit, just to kind of make fun a bit of the Ethereum people, because I don't think they actually believe it's a scam at this stage. I do think there's the possibility at the end of the cycle that some sort of Ethereum ETF is going to be either, at least if not announced, at least rumored. I don't know how this will play out with the central bank digital currencies. Those are coming. It depends a bit on if certain governments will try to make a crypto outright illegal and have absolutely no competition in their form of money. However, what we've been seeing is that the countries tend to take opposite positions to their political enemies, creating regulatory arbitrage. I'll give you an example. The US has become more aggressive towards crypto, so Hong Kong, which is controlled by China, of course, became much more friendly. Russia became more friendly. India became more friendly. So that's my point, right? When you start having some side of the world kind of against it, the other side who's competing for power will take the opposite direction. And then, depending on the importance that crypto and blockchain will have in the future, which I believe is going to be greatly, eventually every country ends up being forced to accommodate to the powerful asset. So to be seen. I think it's going to be a very interesting cycle. It is more difficult now than it used to be, but I do think there's still some very good opportunities, and I'm very keen to take this ride with you guys. So keep in touch, and I'll see you in the next one.